It sucks when we're on a smaller stage because we do move a lot on stage and we're constantly bumping into each other, hair getting caught in guitars and everything. So having that big stage gives us like the full effect.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Belgian Jasper. If this is your first time in the channel, hit subscribe right now. Krista, thank you so much for your time. I was 3 weeks ago on September 26th. I was in Nashville.
Oh yeah?
I was both on the ground floor and the rooftop of Kid Rock's bar, and guess who was there as well?
Were we there at the same time as you?
You guys were there. That was the day of your Nashville show.
Oh my goodness.
I did see you there, but I did listen to your Live, Laugh, and Lutharo conversation, and you guys had some fun in Nashville?
Yes. Oh my god, I love Nashville.
Yeah.
That's probably like one of my favorite stops on the tour.
Yeah, it's when you guys brought up the fact when the house band was singing the Darkness cover, and it's like, I was watching that same band at the same time. So.
Oh my goodness, I was so pumped when they did that. That's like one of my favorite songs ever, so when they did that I was like, oh!
Exactly. What makes Nashville so fun for you, apart from cowboy hats and all that kind of good stuff?
The chaos, like there's like non-stop party, the chaos, the characters, there's just like so much to see and watch, do. I love places like that. I like cities, and I like a lot of things going on.
My most serious question has to be, at the merch table today, will we see Born to Ride hot pants? Because they look very fun.
Maybe.
No,
no, we're actually thinking about doing that as like a merch item, like maybe just as like a limited edition or something.
Have to know the password to ask for it and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe. We're just like, we want to do it, but we're not sure how they're going to sell. Because we're like, as soon as we put them on our friend Mike, we're like, this should definitely be a merch item.
Yeah. Awesome. And what's it with, just looking at the recent video, what's it with bananas and Lutharo?
I have no idea. That honestly, just was a happy accident. When we were on the Elstrom tour, Cory bought this banana shirt just as a joke, and then wore it throughout the tour, and then he's been wearing it ever since, basically. Then the banana throwing joke just came from Mario Kart. So we're like, it would be so silly if we
This is going to become a thing now, you do realize. It's like 7 Kingdoms and hamburgers.
Yes,
or cheeseburgers.
Yes, our thing would be bananas.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we're joking a little bit, but it's actually a good segue to talk about something that seems to be really cool that, I just mentioned 7 Kingdoms, you're here with Unleash the Archers, you guys, all bands that throughout their own journey, at the start of that journey, they try to fit into something, and now are at a point they realize, we don't need to fit into something particularly, and we can be both serious and dark, but also very fun and colorful.
Yes.
Did that, it's great you had people like Unleash the Archers that were a few years ahead of you, but did it nevertheless, did it take some time to get rid of that pressure of expectations of people?
100%. I had an interview yesterday and I talked about this exact same topic. Because when I started in Lutharo, I was like, oh my god, gotta be heavy, gotta be so serious, gotta make a name for myself, I need people to look at me as powerful and you gotta come in guns a-blazing. And now it's just I don't feel the need to do that as much. It's okay, I'm confident in my abilities, I'm confident in our music and all this stuff, so it's alright, I can let my guard down. I can be I can be funny, I can be emotional, I can be all these things. It doesn't metal is not just one heavy dark thing, because I used to think that way when I was younger, you know? People are not going to take me seriously unless I'm the heaviest of the heavy, you know?
And obviously the last couple of years were horrible for almost everybody in the world. But for you guys as a band, was the forced pause, if you will, and time that, again, the band that I mentioned before, and you guys really used that time to engage with fans, build community, and I don't want to sound too cliche, but find yourself in a way a little bit more? Like, would we be here today with that healthy mentality if the last 3 years weren't put on hold?
This is so true. And like with High Red, when we wrote that, I feel like it wouldn't have had that time if the world wasn't put on hold, so to say, right? And yeah, there's a lot of time like you go and you do this like introspection because you're not caught up in like the work, the shows, the everything that's going on, right? And you have time to slow down and you're like, oh shit, you really sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear.
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
No, but it's so true.
Yeah.
And like engaging with fans, engaging in like the time once again to create the music and not just be like, okay, you gotta pump out an album, gotta do this. Like you really get to focus on every little piece.
And by quote unquote doing that and focusing on what is important, all of a sudden things start falling into place.
100%.
We get to celebrate that you guys signed with Atomic Fire. That's exciting because that's, I mean, it's like, it's a new label, but it's not really a new label, and they're a fantastic team.
Yes.
So that's exciting. Obviously, when announcements are made of, oh, we signed with a record, that usually is followed by many more announcements. So what can we know?
Honestly, I can't say too much. Like there are many announcements coming, but I can't say anything to like give it away yet. But yeah, there's a lot coming.
We're not gonna hear many new songs tonight, I assume.
You're gonna hear, you'll definitely hear Born to Ride, and you'll definitely hear Ruthless Bloodline, the 2 new ones.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll play them for you.
Yeah. Awesome. So this is a short Canadian leg, if you will, of a tour that's been going on for some time. You guys in Paladin. Good to come back, quote unquote, home. But apart from partying in weird bars in Nashville, how did the tour go?
It was really good. It was, there's a lot of interesting places and a lot of interesting nights.
So we have to pause here for a second because when Canadians say that something is interesting, that's usually not positive.
Yeah, there's like some slower nights and so there were some really, really good nights. So the good nights make up for the interesting ones, so to say. But even then, like when you have a not so great night, like you still have fun, you still do your thing, and you're just like, I always think like I get down and I'm like, okay, this is kind of crap this night, whatever, but I'm like, wait, I'm doing exactly what I want to do, so who cares if it's crap? I still get to go up on stage and perform, and I'm not working a 9 to 5 like I don't want to do, you know what I mean? I'm here right now, so celebrate that, you know?
What else can we expect from the show?
A lot of energy. It's so good to
I thought everybody was running off of 1 hour of sleep since last night.
Oh my goodness. Once we hit the stage though, you never know. And especially like having all that room to run around too, like it sucks when we're on a smaller stage because we do move a lot on stage and we're constantly bumping into each other, hair getting caught in guitars and everything. So having that big stage gives us like the full effect.
There you go. So basically your stage presence is very similar to your go-kart racing skills.
Yes, for sure.
All right, very serious final question.
Okay.
From your recent, let's call it a podcast as a team, we also know that you guys are horrible eaters the moment you're not touring.
Yes.
So when these shows are over, does that mean that you are going to spend another 3 days on the couch eating, was it Sour Patch Kids on top of McDonald's or something like that?
I was just talking to Britt actually about this because she got Sour Patch Kids.
Of course she does.
Yes, that's her favorite. I was just like, oh man, those are my favorite too, sour candies, but I can't eat them when I'm singing because they scratch my throat up a lot. So yeah, the day that we're done, like driving back home, I'll be in the van. Sour keys, chips, McDonald's, spicy, everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.